There has been a lot of questions and doubts those were raised on this venture regarding the setting, makeup, and several other visible similarities with the recent blockbusters like KGF and Pushpa. So, is it the same story presented again, or does it just look the same? I'm going to be telling you all of it in this review. Hello Cinefam and welcome to my review of Dasara. I'm not gonna spoil anything, just gonna give you an image of Dasara, a few things that you might have also noticed in the trailer. So Dasara is set in a small fictional village of Telangana that is called Virlapalli, and the folks of that place depend heavily on the coal mines present there because it's scorching there, there's so much heat, and it is not an ideal place for agriculture. Now the leading trio have such interesting names if you notice. Nani plays Dharani, which translates to the earth. Keerthy plays Vanilla, and that means something that is related to moon or moonlight. And Suri obviously means the sun, and brilliantly played by Dheekshith. And it's so beautiful that the three of them and their lives have been revolving around each other since their childhood. That's some great detailing by the director, I'd say. So then, the men of the village are very much addicted to alcohol, and there's only one bar over there that's called Silk Bar. Referring to the queen of sensuality, Silk Smitha, the bar has a prominent role in the plot, as men make it a tradition over there to start their day with booze. And there's an actual thank you Silk Smitha credit in the beginning of the film, and that's quite thoughtful. Similarities between Pushpa or KGF or Rangasthalam are there. In what terms? I'm coming to that. Pushpa steals red sandalwood, whereas Dharani steals coal. There's also a Jolly Reddy-like character here, but after that, both the films go in different directions. And of course, the treatment in Dasara looks a lot like Rangasthalam, which is because of Srikanth Odela, the director of Dasara, who has assisted Sukumar for Rangasthalam. So we can see the shades over here. The most shallow similarity is with KGF, that both the films have the same backdrop of coal mines, otherwise और कुछ similarity नहीं है. अच्छा, Dasara में there's also a prominent theme of caste politics, which reminds us of the 2021 film Karnan, but obviously the casteism and the power dynamic between people and the politicians are better explored and developed in Tamil films, and the Telugu audience has always been known since ages for their interest in watching commercial big-scale films, which mostly come under the mass template. That's fine, and therefore I'm not expecting some drastic change in their films, but Dasara has took tiny steps towards addressing a few important things, and that's some heartwarming improvement for a Telugu film. So before the good segment, I'll just tell you what the few flaws in the movie are. Number 1, too many songs break the emotional attachment to the characters. I loved all the songs in the film. I'm a big fan of Santosh Narayanan's work. He did his part well, but that's in Telugu. In the Hindi dubbed version, which was the only option available for my city, the songs were terrible. Like, I got totally irritated because there was an unwanted, unnecessary break in the flow of feeling for the characters. Except for the post-interval song in the Hindi dub, every other song was there for the sake of being there. But actually in Telugu, the songs are good, like Manaru Vetikati and Chamkila Angilesi are the two different versions of the same song played on different occasions. We can see so much vivacity when the former is played in the first half to give the glimpse of the tight friendship of the trio. But in the second half, there's a very different dynamic to Dharani and Vanilla finally being happy, proceeding to leading normal lives again with the latter. That's real great use of the songs. Also, I love the rap played during the cricket match and even Dhoom Dham Dostan. But the problem here is that the songs take a large amount of screen time, which could have been given in establishing firmer relationships. And I'll say so even though I get it that commercial Telugu films and their audience demand an opening song, friendship song, romantic song, and even more songs. But the songs here become a boulder in our way of getting immersed in the story rather than enhancing it. Number 2. In the first 20 minutes, there are scenes of Dharani and Suri stealing coal from trains in heroic fashion, and there the special effects do falter a lot. Number 3. Srikanth clearly couldn't extract an impactful performance from Shine, and Samudrakani, an usually brilliant actor, fails to leave a mark. Supporting May Purna, who plays Shine's wife, is quite good, but most of the supporting actors don't actually leave an imprint on your mind. Number 4. The tale is the age-old basic tale of Ramayana, nothing new, so you'll definitely predict what will happen in the end. But the treatment to the script is what truly impresses me. And yeah, the Hindi dubbed was average for me, and that is pretty much about what was bad in the film. Enough of flaws now, let's get to the good. Number 1. Keerthy Suresh has played Vanilla with so much precision. She's so fun and mischievous and vivacious in the first half. Then suddenly, post interval, she becomes this reserved and depressed person, and she pulled off both the sides of the character very well. Likewise, Dheekshith Shetty, you might have seen him in the Kannada film Dhee. He totally rules the first half with so much power and rage that you'll nowhere find him less impactful than Nani always is. But people, Nani, what he's done this time, it's just such an impactful performance. The film is so much because of him. His innocence and vulnerability in the first half is so well done by him through small gestures. And then there's this massive transformation that he's gone through in the second half, turning into a vengeful person, which is one hell of a performance. And that's how beautiful the character and its writing is. Just so amazing. And this was easily Nani's career best, and of course the most challenging, as he's said in several interviews. He's pulled this off like so well. Number 2. I find the visual storytelling and world building very impactful and compelling in Dasara. It is too hard to believe that this is Srikanth Odela's debut work. I know it's flawed, but the way he balanced so many subplots and infused few addressals into the story is commendable. There's a scene where Vanilla demands an answer from her husband on why he married her without her consent, and that is so rare in mainstream cinema. There's another scene where Dharani and Vanilla go to a Muslim neighbor's daughter's wedding, जिसको धरनी बहन मानता है. So कहीं ना कहीं this showcases religious unity also. Dasara is a special film because this is a very personal story to the creator. Everything that happens in the film has actually happened at Srikanth's village. So whenever a real and personal story is told, it often happens that an unique picture comes out, and the same has happened here. Number 3. Dasara peaks in its satisfying climax, and the last 20 minutes are just goosebumps guaranteed for you. This worthy climax was anticipated since the heavy moments of tension in the commendably designed pre-interval run chase kill sequence. The climax of Dasara is literally the best part of the film. The way Nani owns the frame with so much fierceness and depth is just commendable. Number 4. The last thing that I've liked about the film was the realistic makeup of not only the leads but every other character in the film. The colors of their attires according to every situation was totally perfect. So that elevated the scenes and made the characters look believable in the backdrop of coal mines. There's a lot of violence in the film, but that is not disturbing according to me. So somehow the movie has got US certificate. And anyways, that was all about Dasara. Do let me know if you like the film or not, and keep watching my reviews. See you next time.